Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Where the Heck Are the Albans and Where the Heck Are the Albans? We're checking out some oddity places in Wisconsin today. We're right around the Madison area, in between Milwaukee and Madison. So, let's go to our first stop and we'll show you where we wind up. Have a great day. Oh, Becky's looking over here. There is a puppy dog.
Hi, puppies.
In the front seat. Maybe we can get a close-up of him. There he is. He's a good-looking puppy over there, and he's wondering where everywhere he went. Oh, it's windy out here. So Becky allowed me to stop at a cemetery today, and the reason she allowed me to stop at the cemetery is because it is it's pretty small. So, but we're looking for a very particular grave site. So we found it pretty much right away. So this is the grave of John C. Lewis. He was born October 10th, 1856, died March 21st of 1881. His weight was 19 pounds. He was 27 inches in height, the smallest man on record. Now,
I mean, in 1881.
in 1881, he was the smallest man on record. To this date, he is still the smallest man that ever lived in the United States of America.
What about that little Indian?
She is ranked one of the smallest people in the world.
There
is now 3 people living that are taller, or that are shorter than he was.
But they're not. No,
But they're in India, and yeah. So, so just a little bit taller than you, Viv, or you know.
Don't make fun of my little peanut.
Yeah. So there he is. So this is the this is where the smallest man on record in the United States is buried, right here. And that's
Well, pretty much right there. Not
yeah, not. Oh, that's bad.
Let's take that out. You don't want to do that.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me come to this little tiny cemetery.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course you could come.
Had to find the smallest man in the United States. So we are in Watertown, Wisconsin, and we are at a place called the Octagon House. Now you can tour the Octagon House, but I believe it is closed right now because of everything that's going on. But what the Octagon House, before it was a house, what it is famous for, it is the location of the very first kindergarten in all of the United States. So let's turn the camera around here. And there is the Octagon House. And there is a plaque up there. I'm going to get out of the car and I'll read the plaque, okay?
You're in park. It says open.
The History Center is open, but I'm not sure that the house is open. This 8-sided, 5-story house of solid brick construction was built in the early 1850s by pioneer John Richards. It is the best example in Wisconsin of an unusual architectural design, which was in vogue briefly before the Civil War. It was claimed to be Wisconsin's largest single-family residence when its 57 rooms, closets, and halls were completed. Most interesting feature is the cantilever spiral staircase. So here is the house. The door is closed, so I'm not for sure if they are open or not. 12 to 3, weekends only, other times by appointment. It is after 3 o'clock. So, but even if we could go indoors, I don't know if we would have. But there it is, the Octagon House, and also the site of the very first kindergarten ever in the United States. Although it doesn't say it on the sign, but I have read in many articles about this house that it also was the very first kindergarten. So we are at a place called Delaneys Surplus, and there is a sculpture park out in back that was made by Dr. Evermor, and we're going to go check it out right now. And it's all scrap metal. It's things made out of scrap metal, but they have the largest scrap metal piece of art in the world. And he calls it the Forevertron. You know, Becky, when we're done here, we could stop in the store and you can get some surplus.
No, we have too much surplus.
Too much? Really?
There you go. That's what we needed to.
That's what we needed for the little library. So it could go down that deep. Beyond Bizarre on the Discovery Channel was this place right here. Now this is all scrap metal. Everything in here is made from scrap metal. This is so cool. Look at the birds in the cage.
It's locked so they can't get out.
Yeah. I like this bird. He's got horns.
He's looking at me.
He is looking at you. Hey, what are you looking at? Man, the size of this thing.
If you go stand by it so we can get a gauge.
Yeah, go stand right next to it.
We gotta do a point of reference.
So, just go right up to it. So look at the size of this thing next to Vivian. This seems like the size of a city bus.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah. So look at, they got these birds. Look at this thing, man. This thing. That's awesome. So this is the Forevertron, and this is the largest piece of scrap metal art in the entire world.
It looks like something out of, what's that movie? It's
know.
something Wonder Emporium.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
Yeah.
It looks like something out of that.
This is pretty darn cool. Wow. All right. Got this gazebo over here. Look at the cars over here. Check this out. Look at these old cars. These are awesome. I like these little old cars over here. This was once Roscoe the Clown's car. Got this old truck here and all these metal figures just standing around. You got an old telephone booth from Europe. These things are great. Some kind of it's like a cooking contraption. And look, it's even got the bellows. That's awesome. These are just too cool. Look at. Whoa, that's one big tube. Look, even all the seats are like little bugs and stuff. Or spiders or something. Look at these little guys.
I know, they're my favorite. This one's my favorite right here.
He's pretty awesome. I like him.
I like that one.
Which one? This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that one up there.
Oh, I don't know.
I kind of like this one here too.
I'm kind of digging the dinosaur one.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, he's cool. Hey, look at this. Wow. Very fanciful. Look at this. Oh, look at this guy. Peeking around the corner here. If some of the things kind of remind you a little bit of House on the Rock, it's because the artist of all this and the sculptor and the owner of the House on the Rock were best friends.
Oh, well, that does make a lot of sense.
Now this looks like about as far as we can go on this side. But look at all the storks and the cranes and things that he made over here. Oh, look at this guy. Got robot hands. And those look like they might hurt. Those look like shockers or something. This one's a bowler, Becky.
Yep, sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, baby, this one's your favorite.
What, the double clown head?
Yep.
Oh,
I don't think so.
So most of the stuff is probably not
look at this
quite
thing.
shiny when it came here.
Looks like it's from an episode or one of the movies of Saw. Want to play a game?
Like I said, Final
Yeah.
Destination.
Oh my gosh, look at this. That's what nightmares are made out of.
Really?
However, right next to them, look how cool that bird is right there.
Yeah.
Would it be like
Like this like cannon looking thing here. Big missile up here.
Yeah, it's a spider.
Look at that. Scary tarantula.
No, he's just happy.
Oh, he is smiling. Yeah, because he just found his next meal.
You.
Ooh, look at this bird's head. Look at it, it's like a giant bird's head. That thing's pretty cool. So here's the spider, and look at all the different kind of birds
Look at the alligator.
back here. Yeah, some kind of little alligator thing.
It's a bird. Let's look at. It's a bird symphony. That's the conductor.
Oh, he's the conductor and all the...
Why is there so many birds?
Oh, because they're all made out of like different brass and
Yeah, they all
chimes
got
and
instruments.
that is so cool. And it looks like even a percussion area over
Yeah,
there
with frogs.
with frogs. Oh, look at these guys back here. The face on this one. That's great. I'll keep walking on over here. This is just way too cool. So yeah, so this is the big orchestra, as you can see, with all the horns and the different types of birds and the brass and things, and then that's the conductor right there. And here's the percussion area. This is all the frogs and lizards and stuff. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. Man, I think I have found myself a car. The boatmobile.
That's SpongeBob's car.
Huh?
That's SpongeBob's car.
That's SpongeBob's car. Yeah, it is SpongeBob's car. Are these sword fighters? Man, this thing is just too fun. It's too cool. That is great. This old Buick here. Very impressive indeed. So one last shot before we leave the park. That is awesome. Look at them walking there. Looks like a scene from the Andy Griffith Show. So how did everybody like the Forevertron and the sculpture garden?
That was really cool.
It was really cool. I thought I didn't know what to expect, but that was really neat.
And usually we're like the only people around, and that place had some people in
That
it.
had some people in there, yeah. Well, that's TikTok's fault. That was recently on TikTok, I believe, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So, yeah. Otherwise,
And also COVID. If COVID wasn't around, then we would still have these places to ourselves.
Yeah,
Now
that's true.
everyone's doing exactly what we do all the time
Right.
because they can't go anywhere else.
Right, and they're trying to think of places where, well, where would a good outdoor place be with very little people? And
2 years ago, we'd be the only people here.
that's true. All right. So with all that you saw today, if you like what you see, give a good
Give
Dr.
us a
Pepper
diet
up.
Dr. Pepper.
Give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And we'll see you guys next time on Where the Heck Are the Albans? Bye, everyone.
Bye.